It's so crazy because there are knives that make it through security all the time. For disclosure, check your laws, your state laws, your rules before you take anything that I'm saying here as gospel and run out and make the same purchases. I'm talking about things that are legal here in my state. For instance, when you go to a bar in Texas, you can't carry, if the bar sells 51% of their revenue comes from alcohol, you can't take a gun in there. All right. So I already know not to bring a weapon in there. But a lot of times security pats me down. I'm assuming they're looking for a gun, which I don't have on me. They don't have signs posted that she says you can't bring a knife or anything in there. These are knives that always make it through security, which I'm illegally allowed to carry oftentimes here in the state of Texas. But check your local laws. The first one we got to talk about is the CRKT PUP. This is the liner lock version of the PUP. And this thing is very, I like it a lot. It is a glass reinforced nylon scales. It has aluminum on the outside of that bad boy. Very small liner lock, so make sure you can legally carry a liner lock in your state. It is using AUS 10 blade steel, very budget blade steel. So if you carry this a lot, you're gonna have to sharpen it more often. It does have a pocket clip, but it's also super reasonably priced and it's extremely discreet. Normally comes in around 50 bucks. Check the links in the description for the best pricing because I don't know what the best pricing is right now, but a very great little knife. A lot of times what happens is I'm carrying a wallet or something like this. I empty my pockets for security. I just literally will normally kind of stick my hands up like this and the pup liner lock is behind my wallet. Hey, listen, the way security does things here in Texas is already laughable because if I walk up to security line with my wife, they always will check my pockets. They don't check the wife's pocket if she's wearing jeans on her purse. It's laughable. Like, what are you checking me for? Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's just say, for instance, you really like the look of the pup. You can also get the CRKT pup in a slip joint, so it's not locking. Okay. But the difference with this one is it is definitely a little bit more pricey, coming in over 200 bucks. But you're getting a carbon fiber inlay. You're getting titanium for the scales around that carbon fiber inlay. You're getting a super dense twist Damasteel, which is what was really driving that price up a little bit. And then you're just getting the aesthetics. This thing looks really good. I love the way this looks. And if you're going somewhere where you need to legally not have a knife that locks, this is going to be your go-to. I mean, just really just kind of, this one here is for more one of those premium things. I like it because you can easily just flip it, go back down. It's a very fidgety knife because it doesn't have that liner lock. You can kind of just do what you need to with it, and it's just easy to use and to hold. But you really got to be dedicated to this, and you really are in a kind of place where you can't use a locking knife anyway. That's probably going to be where you go to and you kind of use that. You're going to kind of see CRKT seems to make a lot of knives that make it through security pretty often, especially this CRKT twist tinge. Now, this one here has the carbon fiber scales that has a different look on both sides, on the show side and on the pocket clip side. Looks really good. This is a made in America knife. This one is Magna Cut blade steel. Very nice. I love the fact that it's an OTF, but it looks very discreet. It's almost the size of a pack of gum. Kind of that same routine. Pull it out my pocket, put my hands up, get patted down by a security guard who doesn't really particularly care about his job. And then it normally comes in the club with me. If a knife doesn't necessarily look like a traditional folder, a lot of times they just kind of let you make it through. This one is one of those as well. Twist Tighe looks really good. Good pocket clip, great design. And I love the fact that it's made in America. Listen, if you're getting good content out of this video, hit the like button. Also consider subscribing to the channel. I like talking about stuff like this, kind of basically whatever the heck I want related to man stuff. Now, this one is a daily carry code. This is called the Parachute 1911 edition. And this one, I think the boxy design of it does not lead you to believe that you are rocking anything. I don't know. I don't know what people think it is, but it is definitely a knife. It's coming in with a clip point blade, M390 blade steel, premium titanium scales. It does have these grooves right here, which emulate a Colt 1911, hence where they got the name from. A gravity knife. The thing about this is this knife is designed to be used if you buy, someone's stuck in a tree with a parachute. That's what it's called, a parachute knife, so that they can kind of let gravity open the knife for them so they can cut themselves out of a tree or whatever. Very, very nice knife. But once again, it doesn't really give you the vibes of a knife. A lot of people don't know what the heck it is. And even when identified by security, a lot of times they're still letting me bring it in because they're just not quite sure what the deals are. And I like this one a lot. I love how weighty it is, even though to be a rectangle, and is very, very slim, and it kind of gets the job done. Now, this last one, I bought this 3 years ago. This is by Corecraft. This is their everyday blade. This is actually an X-Acto knife, number 11 utility blade size knife. It comes with multiple blades when you purchase it. You get a bottle cap lifter, you get like a clip point blade, you get all sorts of stuff. Easily exchangeable by just untwisting right here. Just pull the blade out, slip a new one in. So once you use their blades up, you can just buy more X-Acto blades or number 11 utility blades and swap it out. This thing is very well made, and it's designed to be used one-handed. So you kind of push down here to put the blade back. You just pull this direction to expose the blade. So that way, if you have your hand on a workpiece, it's locking. I think this thing looks good. It comes in less than 50 bucks. It comes with multiple blades in the pack. And once again, this one just is less than the length of my pinky finger. Like, this one is one of those blades you just can't tell that it's a knife. So these are the knives that I kind of rock with me on date night. I'm rocking with me on places where I know I'm legally allowed to carry a knife, but for some reason security's pat me down and they didn't identify a place of not having weapons. But check your laws, okay? If you live in one of those states where you know good and damn well you shouldn't have a knife with you and you're trying to sneak it by, don't say you got it from some guy on the internet. If you're trying to take this through TSA, you're an idiot. Okay, I'm just telling you about things that oftentimes are a little bit more discreet than others. First time stopping by, hit the subscribe button. I would love to have you part of the battalion. If this is not your first time stopping by, well, thank you once again for watching me run my grape. For everyone else, we'll speak soon.